What's your thought process around identifying a ideal prospect? What's your methodology saying this is? And we had a client that told us it was their ideal client was Bob, who was 35 years old. He did this, blah blah blah, and he just nailed it down.
They created an avatar. They called it. Or
basically,
like
they created an avatar
yeah.
around this person. What's your thought process around that? How do you nail that?
I mean, I look at somebody who, number one, is breathing.
Can't sell from beyond the grave.
And number two is also breathing. So I look at these two things. They're breathing well. Now I went to, and so I'll give you the example. I went to a woman years ago, and I walked into her office. She had plants all over, just plants. And I started talking to her, and I couldn't figure out what she did. And I realized what she did was put CO2 into the air. That was her function. So while she was breathing, it was really for the plants. So I look for somebody who's got vitality, who's interested in doing some change. But I'll tell you the truth, I'm not as selective as you would think. I know from experience that if I get in the door and with a major corporation, I can work my way through it to actually find where I want to go. So I don't have that great profile. I believe that certain people should have that. You're selling life insurance, you've got to have a profile of who you're looking for.
Right.
And so I agree with that, but I just don't.
Yeah. But there's got to be a certain cutoff point. Like, you're not going to work with a small one-man operation,
no.
right? So
No. Although when I started out, which is 35 years ago, I used to work with any company who had two people. No matter what it was, two people. Because what I learned was that got me to meet other people because they knew other people. So I'm not saying it was the best cost-effective method, but it was a great way to prospect.
Yeah.
And so maybe I gave up an hour. So, for example, if somebody said to me, I've got two people here, can you help us? I'd go over there for an hour. I charge a little bit. But more importantly, I met more people.
Mm-hmm.
And that really, especially in the beginning, it was crucial. Now, I don't want to say I'm a snob about it because I don't ever want to imply that. I don't want anybody to ever think that. But you are a little more selective. You know, you want a certain company, certain size.